Nadjib Mohammedi got his fucking ass whipped. Enter the arena, the Don Juan Banks. This is where I will be covering boxing. I'm here because of some malicious attacks on my main channel. I have no publicity, no PR, no promotion whatsoever. I'm just doing it for the love of boxing, not doing it for views or anything else. It's just me and whoever wants to join me. I'm gonna predict the fights, and I'm gonna try to give you every fight right because I only got one fight wrong when I was covering boxing, and I'm covering it here, and that was the Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight. But I spoke to Quan Paxton, strength and conditioning coach of Sergey Kovalev, and he was in shape for this fight. We knew he was gonna get a fucking knockout, and he knew he was gonna attack that big bird nose of his. Najib got his ass whipped. He was moving. He played it safe. He tried to get some punches in when he opened up. He got dropped in the second round with a series of right hands when Sergey basically was motioning, get up, because it was personal. Okay, this fight was personal. Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher, 28-0, 25 KOs, IBF, WBO, WBA Super Champion, going against Nadjib Mohammedi, 37-4 now with 22 KOs. He was the #1 IBF contender, trained by Abel Sanchez. Abel Sanchez trained Kovalev for 8 fights. Kovalev was at the summit in Big Bear before, where Nadjib Mohammedi relocated for the second time, training extensively for this fight. We even heard Nadjib Mohammedi say, "I've trained 10 years," he told Verdio Rahim, for this fight. 10 years to get his ass whipped in 3 rounds, KO. I predicted it. Some people saw it. They wanted to hate. I didn't even get why people were hating, because I was like, okay, I'm giving you a prediction. I'm trying to make you money. You can bet, you can make money, you can listen to what I'm going to give you. I got Quan Paxton, strength and conditioning coach, on the channel. You can pick up information from there. It was people hating. I didn't get that. But the fact of the matter is, I'm right. Somebody left a comment. You're a newbie to this. You're a new. Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. You don't know shit about me or what I've been through or how long I watched boxing. Okay, so go fuck yourself if you want to leave a comment on here, because I got it right, you fucking piece of shit. I'm looking for Andre Ward if he was to come up. I know Adonis Stevenson is totally afraid of him, and I don't care what you say if you are a fan of his. Al Heyman is not going to let that fight happen. He can keep his WBC belt and keep fighting the Sakio Bikas of the world, because he definitely don't want to step in the ring with the Crusher. Jean Pascal still hasn't recovered from that beating. Jean Pascal lost tonight, point blank. Okay, Gonzalez won that fight. This man has nothing. He put on a great show. He won it clearly. I talked to Thunderdome Boxing. He was fucking robbed tonight. And Jean Pascal's talking about he wants a rematch. He wants brain damage. That's what he wants. The alien executioner Bernard Hopkins. I never will say anything bad about him, because he's a legend. And at 49 years old, he stepped in the ring with the Crusher. Crusher actually won the IBF and WBA belt from Bernard Hopkins, and he flash knocked down first round, and he shut him out. I was in Atlantic City for the weigh-in. If I get back on my main channel in December, I'll show that footage. Blake Caparello destroyed him. He won the WBO belt from Nathan Cleverly. And he broke Cedric Agnew's ribs with a body shot. So, KO, 7th round. So, Sergey Kovalev has the experience. He's fighting better. You can tell. He's bending his knees, getting into the punches. His conditioning is exceptional. First, the question was, could he make it past 8 rounds? He showed that against Hopkins. And he's the first man to knock down Jean Pascal and stop him. So, the fact is, Kovalev is the truth, and you heard what Max Kellerman said. If Mayweather retires, we don't know what's going on with that. I'm waiting for him to make things official before I talk about that here. And that is what people are talking about. Adonis Stevenson versus Sergey Kovalev. That's the fight everybody wants to see. That's the fight I want to see. I'm pushing for it. I'm trying to find out information because that's a fight I definitely would try to get to if it's possible. But I'm telling you right now, I was very impressed with Sergey Kovalev. Quan Paxton said it was personal. He's gonna knock his fucking ass out in front of Abel Sanchez. He said it. I'm putting the annotation in here, okay? That's his strength and conditioning coach. The man that got him climbing mountains, got him working out 2, 3 times a day, got him doing Pilates, got him in exceptional condition. He's faster, increasing his speed along with his power that's already there. First round, as I stated earlier, with Sergey, it was Mohammedi who was moving, but he never got anything off. The second round, Sergey, I love the way Sergey works the jab and how he throws it to the midsection, to the body. I love that because it sets up things. It sets up that right hand, and that's what he landed, dropping him to the ground. Now before that, they had a slip, and some people thought Sergey got knocked down. He did not. They had fell to the canvas. Kovalev actually put his knee into him, but when he knocked him down, he motioned for him to get up. He got up. He was wobbled. He was not clear. He didn't know where he was at. It looked like he wanted to give up already. When he went to the corner, Abel Sanchez didn't even talk about the knockdown. And then in the third round, Kovalev dropped him. Right, left drops him. He's grabbing his nose, and they saying his nose is broken. That big ass beak nose of his, like Big Bird at Sesame Street, on Sesame Street. He gets up. He's out. He gets knocked out. He gets up. He's grabbing his eye. Whatever. It's over. 10 years down the drain in 3 rounds. I'm going to be covering Danny Garcia versus Paulie Malignaggi. Danny Garcia is going to win that fight hands down. I don't care if Paulie uses Angel Memo Heredia. He definitely needs to be very focused on this fight because his career might come to an end. Okay, simple as that. Big shout out to Gonzalez. That is the clear winner of the fight. That is the man who won the fight. It was not Jean Pascal. And if Jean Pascal knew anything that was good for him, he would not step in the ring against Sergey Kovalev. Because if he's not the same now, I don't want to see what he would be after that fight. But you get what you deserve. You reap what you sow. Enter the arena, the Don Juan Banks. Take the time to subscribe.